Give me just a moment. Oh, good job. I bet you lie. What if I go like this? A little bit better. This is the today.
Professor.
Give me just a moment. Go ahead.
Do we have a final exam or is it just the last test?
I'll explain that in a moment. Just give me a moment.
I got you.
Uh-huh. All right, I'm coming, guys. Okay. I'm just going like this. All right. So that was a great question. That's one of the things that I was going to talk about. Let me see. So as far as announcements go, so we have today, right on Monday, we finished the last of the new material. So today, what we're going to do is do as many of the corresponding homework questions for that section, the corresponding homework for that section as we can. We're going to try to get out as many extra credit points as we can, right? So kind of how I did the other day. So hopefully you guys are present and ready. You get your finger on the, you get your trigger finger ready to go, whatever. As far as the schedule, so we meet today, right? Today is Wednesday. We meet next week on Monday. That Wednesday, we're not going to meet. The school officially closes at noon next Wednesday. So then we'll break for the Thanksgiving holiday. And then we come back and we have two more sessions, that Monday and that Wednesday. That Wednesday is the November 29th. That's the last day of class. That's the last time we're going to meet. Now, right now, I haven't gotten any update as far as the finals. So we're just going to proceed like we do the others, right? So you can anticipate the final exam to be like our exams 1, 2, and 3. It'll be available pretty much for that entire week of that first full week of December. So like for about 5 days, and then the hard deadline for everything, the final exam and all assignments, is that Friday, December 8th at 11:59 p.m. Right? That Saturday, once we hit that Saturday, I'm going to start pulling you guys data and start calculating final grades. Let me say this. So anything is still possible. Anything can still happen, right? No matter where you are as far as your grade is concerned, if it's low or high or whatever. All you have to do is go back and just submit your assignments, right? I'm totally fine if you take anything that's on Pearson, you link up with a tutor or a classmate, and you just go line by line to get all this stuff submitted. I'm totally fine with that. And so if you are going back and submitting old assignments, that includes exams, quizzes, and homework, my recommendation is prioritize the exams first. That's where you're going to get the most bang for your buck, right? So we've had 3 exams up until this point. The final exam for right now, you can anticipate it to be similar. It's just cumulative from the beginning to the end. Still unlimited attempts, and there's no late penalty because when the final exam is due, that's when everything is due, right? So also idealistically, when you submit your final exam should be the last thing that you submit, right? So in an ideal world, you would have finished all old assignments, and then that way when you get ready to take the final, that's it, right? So again, I would recommend prioritizing the exams first. That's where you're going to get the most bang for your buck, and I would prioritize the homework last, because the homework is going to be a lot of work for minimal points. Okay. And that statement kind of is like an all inclusive, all company. It kind of should answer a lot of you guys' questions and concerns. That's usually the concern for students at this stage of the semester. But again, it's really up to you. It's just you got to make a plan, take some action. You know, that's really what this is. It's really just sitting there waiting for you. You know, and you definitely like days like today. You definitely want to try to like take advantage and try to get as many points as you can. Okay. So after that, if you still have questions and concerns, feel free to unmute yourself to get my attention. Or if you've emailed me and I haven't said anything that kind of resolved it, then just get my attention before we leave class today, and I can make like a private room if I need to, and we can talk about it and figure out how to position you for success. Some sources, or you can hound me with questions like make use of the Ask My Instructor, or this, that, and the other. I'm fine if you guys collaborate with your classmates. I'm fine if you collaborate with the tutor. Right, the school offers tutors. It's included in your tuition. You've already paid tutors. Or if you have a separate tutor that you want to pay, that's fine. Right. On my end, I just need you all to submit the files, because all I'm going to do is go on my math lab, pull the data, and that's all I'm going to use. Right. And I'm just really here to encourage you guys and answer questions and try to position as many students as I can for success. Okay. All right. So with that, let's see if we can get some points out today. Let me try something here. That's fine where that is. Let me see. I'm gonna say give me a random. Random? Does it look weird? Because I'm not spelling right. Give me a random number between 1 and what is it, 23? Yeah, 9 generate. Okay, cool. We'll do 9 first. I think I like this a little bit better than screaming at like Google and Siri and stuff. So we'll go with 9. All right. So question 9. Let's see, what do we have here? We're gonna minimize this. Solve the system. Okay. So I'll make 2 extra credit opportunities here. Let me go ahead and start the poll. So I'll do a poll, general multiple choice, launch. You can get credit if you get the correct multiple choice. And then in turn, if that multiple choice requires like a short answer, then first person to put the correct short answer in the chat gets additional points, right? So I'll give you 3 minutes for this one. So reset, we'll do 3 minutes. Okay. So hopefully you can get a screenshot. Hopefully you can see this okay. So if I go like this, I think that'll do. All right, so the timer's going. I'm gonna just let some music. So again, there is a poll. If you think it's A, B, or C, you can get points that way. And also, first one to put the correct answer in the chat gets additional. Timer. We got 2.5 minutes. Boys, short answer. Yeah. Okay. All right, we got to vote. Let me see if he's correct. Okay. Okay. I was kind of stalling intentionally, right? Like if he was correct, but again, the poll, you get 1 attempt, right? If you submit something wrong, then okay. So what he submitted was correct. Let me log this. So let me see if I go here, download the results. That's fine. I just want to view. Okay, so that means Calhoun and Jackson. So we'll say Calhoun and which Jackson? Max Jackson. Okay, M Jackson. Let me try to align these. Okay, and then because I know he put it in the chat as well, right here. Jackson. Okay. All right. Let's try to do some more. So then random numbers here, generate 19. Let's go. We can stop this timer. And let's hop to question 19. Okay, I like that a lot better. These tabs are kind of working for me. I'm trying to learn. You know, that's a lot more smooth instead of screaming and waiting and then getting frustrated. Okay, let's take 3 minutes. I'll give you 3 minutes on this one, right? Okay. So just the correct answer in the chat, the points go to the first one to submit the correct answer. So let's reset, start the timer. Hopefully you got that screenshot, right? And let me start the music. All right, where are we going? Expect. All right, just in case you got it wrong, you know? All right. Okay, let's give it a go. Okay, let's see. So fives, okay, that's looking proper. Can I copy and paste? Copy and paste would be really nice here. Let me see. I don't know if that worked. Paste. Oh, look at God. Yes. Okay. So the first two were positive, and then we have one negative, and then double negative. Okay, let's see. Let's see. And this goes to, all right. Can't let him get out too far ahead. M. Jackson. Mr. Jackson. All right, let's there will be opportunities. Just keep trying. Like keep trying. There's gonna be some opportunities. Okay, random number is true. Come on. Generate, boom, 13, just like that. So we're gonna hop here. Let's minimize this just a little bit. Let's go to question 13. Oh, this is getting smooth now. Instead of using Siri and Google and all that. This looks like a repeat. So I'm gonna give you, let's do 2 minutes this time. Take 2 minutes, right? So it's here, and we'll get some music going. Let's see what we got. So we got 3 and 1. Let's see. Let's do parentheses 3, 1. Let's do a comma. Copy. See, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Go ahead and do a double negative, single negative. Okay, let's see. I think the first one was Mr. Jackson. Okay. All right, let's try something here. I'm just doing this because I'm curious. Right here. Let's minimize this, and I want to hop over to Desmos.com. I just want to see if I can do this in Desmos. Right. Okay. So if we say 3x squared minus 2y squared equals 25. Ooh, that's our image. Okay. Let's do 4x squared plus 3y squared equals 39. Okay. All right. So we're looking for those points of intersection. All right. So you can see the 4 points. -3, 1, negative. Oh, I just learned a new trick. I just started that. Nice. I just learned a new trick. Yay. Right. So we can see all 4 points here. Right. So, see how quickly I did that? I just typed it in and just looked at the graph. This is Desmos.com. It's free virtual graphing software. So if you know how to do it by hand, that's great. Now you have a faster way of doing it, right? I didn't want to start with this. I wanted you to try it by hand first. I'm of the belief or the mindset where I feel like you need to know how to do it manually and know how to do it using technology. I'm a big proponent of both because, sometimes you can do it using technology, but if you don't know it manually, it doesn't make sense, right? You need to know how to do both, right? So that's why we started out with manual. Okay, but this is free. Desmos.com, click on graphing calculator. You saw how quickly we generated those answers, right? But again, if I started there, I feel like you would have less of appreciation for that feature, okay? Did I get from his credit is the question. I think so. How many questions have we done? Let me see here. 1, 2, let me zoom. Come on. There we go. 1, 2, 3. We've only done 3. Oh, and then 1 he got double. Yeah. Okay, it's fine. Okay, I need another random number. Generates. Let's go to 20. Oh, I'm liking that. That is smooth. 20. I've been doing this too long, so I gotta entertain myself. Ooh, this is a good one. This is definitely worth 3 minutes. It's a good idea to screenshot this. Let me do a timer for 3 minutes. Resets. We want 3 minutes. And let's start the timer. Okay. I'm gonna give you 3 minutes on this one. Give it a go. See if you can do it. Let me start some music. Still gonna do my relaunch so that way we can get more people in here. Okay, so there is a poll available. If you think it's one, so I want to try to open this up to more people. And then I think we got some solutions in the chat already. So I'll leave the poll open for right now. Let me check the chat. So the first one Mr. Ongoma. Okay, let me see. Okay. 1/4 and 1/5. Okay, let's give it a go. I think you're saying it's A. So let's see. 1/4, tab 1/5. Cross our fingers, Mr. Ongama. Ongoma. Okay. Ongoma. Nice. Okay. So now let's do another glance. Let me close this poll. Let's be quick. Come on. Okay, we got 3. That's enough for me. Let me see my results. Download the results. I just want to view. Looks good. Goma and Jackson. Okay. Calhoun, Goma, Fish Jackson. This should be okay. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Where did we leave? I'm gonna bring that back up. Minimize this. Cool beans. All right. Let's rock and roll. Give me a random number. Generate. Boom. Just like that. Oh man. Yes. Let's go to question 23, right? Okay. Let me set the timer for let's take 3 minutes. I'll do 3 minutes, and I'm going to use some of that time for reading. Reset and go. Okay. This one, I think you got to put it in the chat. So it's the first one to get the correct answer in the chat. And I'm going to just go like this. I think that's enough space. Okay. Close. Okay. So the timer's already gone. An airplane took 3 hours to fly 1,800 miles against a headwind. The return trip with the wind took 2 hours. Find the speed of the plane in still air and the speed of the wind. Find the speed of the plane in still air and the speed of the wind. Okay. Just take some time and see if you can get it. All right. We still got 2 minutes and 18 seconds. Can you just walk us through, like, just kind of explain to us how you got those results? Or if somebody else can explain it, I'll honor that as well.
So I think he did. He multiplied 3 times air minus the wind, and for the return trip, I think he multiplied 2 times air plus the wind.
Say that one more time.
I think he multiplied 3 times air minus wind, and 2 times air plus the wind speed, equaling both sides to 1,800.
Okay. Who said that?
Nicholas Ongoma.
Ongoma. Okay, let me see. All right, so let's do this one for this one. Yeah. Okay. Let me try something here. So let me get a copy of this. I'm gonna take some notes. Because I used to do these and I hadn't thought about it, so I just want to think about it for a moment just to get a sense. I'll take it from here, like this, like this. Did I get from his points already? I think I did. Yeah, and I'll give him credit for that too. So we'll go here. All right. So then let me hop over here. And I just want to try something. Oh, you're not working. Try it again. Distance, travel, and wind speed, right? 1,800 miles against the wind, and then a return trip with the wind to 2 hours. So you have the speed of the plane versus the speed of the air, right? So those are the two speeds at play. An airplane, let me see. So we can use the formula, let me see. Distance equals rate times time. Let me move this over here. Okay. Let's see. So an airplane took 3 hours to fly 1,800 miles against the wind. Okay, so you have the rate of the plane minus the rate of the wind, right? That's going to give you your average rate, I guess. That time took 3 hours to go 1,800 miles, right? Distance equals rate times time. So the rate, I took the speed of the plane minus the speed of the wind because he's going against the wind. So the wind's going to slow him down. It took him 3 hours to go 1,800 miles. Then the return trip with the wind. So the rate of the plane plus the rate of the wind is going to make him go a little bit faster. It took him 2 hours to do that same distance of 1,800, right? So we have two unknowns and two equations we can solve. Okay. Okay. We could just keep working. I'm gonna let the rate of the plane. I'm gonna let that be my x, and I'm gonna let the rate of the wind be my y. Right. So if I rewrite this, like if I distribute that 3, we'll have 3x minus 3y equals 1,800, right? And then if we distribute the 2, we'll have 2x plus 2y equals 1,800. Okay. So then once we get it to something like this, I'm tempted to use my Desmos, right? Because that now it mirrors like what we've been doing earlier. I just wanted to take a moment for that little discussion. So then if we say 3x minus 3y equals 1,800, okay? And then we're going to do 2x plus 2y equals 1,800, okay? We hit enter, and then we have to zoom out to get a proper window, right? Okay, we can see they meet here, and that point of intersection, 750 and 150. So x is 750. That is the speed of the plane in still air, and 150 is the speed of the wind, right? And I think that's exactly what we got. So now you've done it however the way you did it, and then you saw how this evolved, right? So we use distance equals rate times time, right? In that first equation where he was going against the wind, you have the speed of the plane minus the speed of the wind times the time equals the distance. And then on the return trip, you have the speed of the plane plus the speed of the wind times the time equals the distance. Then I just converted the symbol so it shows an x and y. And then I just put it in Desmos and it spit out the answer. It's saying that x is 750 and right, that's the solution to the system of equations. Okay. That was interesting. So I think I distributed my points, right? Or the 330. Cool beans. All right. So I know we got some points out there. I think we're okay. All right. Let's get our random number generates. Let's look at question number 4. It's way more smooth. It was interesting. What's the time? Okay. Question number 4. Okay. Estimate the solution by using a graphical method. Okay, so a couple of extra credit opportunities here. Um, I'll give points for the correct answer, and I'll also give points to the first person that gives me. I need 2 points on each line so that I can plot these. Right. So either the solution. Let's take 2 minutes. Let's take 2 minutes. So I need either the solution to the system and or 2 points on each line to graph. In the chat. The timer's going, so let me just start a little musica. $40. Now, did you all choose 2 different lines? Well, I don't think you could have actually. Okay. All right. So we'll work with this. All right. So then let me see. If I choose my line tool, let's plot 5, 0. Right. Here's 5, 0, and then 0, 10. Okay. Now let me take the next one. 0, 10, and 5, 0. Okay, so that's the same. 0, 10. Oh, I don't think that's any good. -5, 0. I don't think that -5, 0 is correct. When y is 0, just trying to come on. No, it should be a +5, right? Okay. Let me something like this. Okay. I I'm struggling to give it to the second person because it's the same points. If it were different points on the same line, then it would be no question. I think the third one is just not correct. Okay. All right. What are we in sudden death? Oh, and I missed it. Just that quick. I feel like I blinked my eyes and I just missed my little thing. That's okay. Happens to me all the time. All right, let's move into sudden death, right? So with sudden death, points are worth triple, right? Points are worth triple. So it can still be anybody's game, right? I'm just trying to like see if somebody can make a comeback, right? So we're in sudden death. Okay, let's get a random number, generate. I think we did that one already. It likes to choose that one for some reason. We didn't finish this one. Sorry. I should have did multiple choice. So I'll submit it here. -2x plus 10. Okay, let's go to question 9. So we'll do 10 since we did 9 already. Okay, so double extra credit opportunity. let me relaunch the poll. Relaunch. So you can get credit if you get the correct answer, and then if that answer requires like a short answer, if you get that, you can get that as well. That one goes to the first come first serve. Okay, so there's an active poll, and then I'm checking the chat. Let me reset my timer. 2 minutes is more than enough time for this question, and let's get some musica going. Let's see. So the poll is closed. I think we kind of have the same three gentlemen kind of going at it. Let me see. Download the results. I just went to view. Yeah. So with triple, right? So then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then the extra credit goes to Mr. Calhoun. Okay. I think we're starting to make a little comeback here. What's the time? We got time for at least one more. Let's try to get one more in there. All right, we're gonna shrink this down. Random number, generate. Let's go 20. All right, so we're gonna hop to question 20. This is it. I think this is it. Still in sudden death. We did 20, so let's do 21. Okay, this is a good one. This is okay. We're gonna make this one for all the marbles. We did triple. Let's do times 5. All right. I'm gonna be a little bit grimy. This is like winner take all, right? We'll do times 10. This isn't worth 10 extra credit points, but this is to like seal the win for today. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? No, let's pause. We're gonna do something a little different. All right, so we're gonna take a quick moment, right? You can still kind of view that. Let me kind of tell you what you guys' points are, and I'm gonna let you wager some points. Wager your points, right? Like Jeopardy style, right? So, Mr. Calhoun, you currently have 8 points that you can wager. So, in the chat, how many of your points that you earned today do you want to wager for the win, right? Mr. Jackson, you have a total of 10 points that you can wager. So, how many points do you want to wager in the chat for the win, right? This is Jeopardy style. And then Mr. Ngoma, you have 6 points. How many points do you want to wager, for the final, right? So we can't officially start until everybody tells how many points they want to wager. Okay. So again, Mr. Calhoun, you have 8. Of the 8, what's your wager? Mr. Jackson, you have 10. Of the 10, how many do you want to wager? And Mr. Angoma, you have six. Of the six, how many do you want to wager? In the chat. Come on, guys, we got to get going.
You mean like give up some points?
Yeah, if you get it wrong, you lose the points. If you get it right, you gain the points. Yes, Jeopardy style. Ooh. But don't stress too much. I'm just trying to see if we can shift who the winner's going to be. Come on, guys. So let me see. So Mr. Jackson, you're wagering 4 points. Okay, wager 4 points. Okay, let's see what happens. Who else? I still need two more. Mr. Calhoun. Oh, you sure about that? Okay, Mr. Calhoun's gonna wager 0. He said, nah, bro. Wager 0 points. Uh-oh. Come on, you gotta oh, oh, he's wagering 0 as well. Oh, okay. That's no fun. Okay, we're gonna go with it then. Let me see. Now, if y'all don't wager anything, he's wagering 4, so if he gets this wrong, it's gonna shift. Oh, okay. All right. So, let me start the timer. Let's do 2 minutes. We don't have a lot of time. Take 2 minutes. Dang, I don't know if this is gonna work. Let me see what it's looking like. I didn't think this through. Darn. If we were live, I need another platform for us to do this. So I'm trying to think. All right, so we'll go back to the original. The first person to get it correct is worth 10 points, right? I'm just trying to make it so that we can shift the tides. I think the timer. So we're kind of out of time as well. Let's go. So we'll make it winner take all. Okay, so 2 minutes on the clock. Winner take. I would probably have to put the last video and like do it. We can do a Jeopardy stuff. It would involve people showing. Take a people get this. We won't lose. We're not going to do the wager. We'll just take a little bit of time. Another minute. The amount invested at 8% was 12.20. Let's see. Oh, we might have a rising champion. Let's see. 12.20. Oh, it's still on the board. Try again. 5,000 for 8%. I think it's hands down. Oh, for the 8%. Oh, we get one more attempt. It's still anybody's game. What's the time? All right. A few seconds left. 10 seconds. Okay. Let me take the points off the board for this one. I was trying to see if we can get another winner. Okay. 14,000. I feel like I should write it. Let me just take some notes. I'll just try to kind of as quick as I can be. Because I think we have a quick way that we can do this. I just need to write it out to set it up properly. Okay, and it's similar to like how we did in the other one. So let me hop here. Real quick, I see the time. I'm trying to get you all out of here. All right, sorry about that, gentlemen. I'm just wrapping this up. Give me a moment. Somehow I got booted. I'll be right there. Actually, let me share my screen. Share my screen. Start the broadcast. All right. So I'm just going to beat this one. This one takes a little bit of time, but I think the challenge is just setting it up. And then once we have it, so we have two accounts, right? Ms. Burke invested 14,000 into two accounts, right? So we'll let X be the amount at 8%. Come on. Okay, we'll let X be the amount at 8%, and then the other is at, what is it, 10%. Y is going to be at 10%. Okay. So she said what? X plus some unknown amount at 8% plus some unknown amount at 10%. Those two together should total 14,000. Okay. Then it says she receives 1220 in interest at the end of the year. Let me think about this. Oh, an interest, right? Interest I equals PRT. So the interest on the first account is going to be the amount invested times the rate times the time is 1 year. Plus the amount invested into the second account times the rate times 1 because it's 1 year. And that total interest is going to be 1220, right? So we have two equations, two unknowns we can solve. So what I'm going to use, I'm going to actually do Desmos, which is, okay. Let me just type it here real quick. Okay, because that's what I wanted to see. I think we can just put it here. X plus Y equals 14,000. X plus Y equals 14,123. The challenge was setting it up properly. 0.08X plus 0.1Y equals 1220. Okay. Two equations, two unknowns. Let me zoom out. We can see it crosses there. And that point of intersection, 9,000 in the first account and 5,000 into the second account. Okay, so you got it backwards. Okay, so I can give you credit for that. I figured that that's what was happening, but I just wanted to make sure. Come on. But I also wanted you to see how quickly, like once you have it set up, using something like Desmos and just looking at the graph, how quickly you can find those results. All right, so the 5,000 was correct. You just put it in the wrong account, right? Let me see. Okay, so I'll give him half since it was a little bit off, which is still a lot of points. Let me check the chat real quick. Come on. No. Chat. Oh, did I lose it? I don't even know who said that. Okay. Since it wasn't correct, I lost my chat. If I had the chat, I would have given the points. Okay. So we are going to let it stand as it was. So the first runner-up is Mr. Calhoun with 8 points for today. And then our top prize for today goes to Mr. Jackson. He earned 10 points. So that's kind of ironic. So the top prize gets 10 extra credit points. First runner-up gets 5, and then participants, including Mr. Ongoma, gets 3, right? So I think it was just you 3 for the day that kind of was engaged. So, all right, gentlemen, congratulations again. Just to kind of recap everything. Um, we will meet on break. We'll have 2 more meetings remaining, and then that's it. It was 1, 2, and 3. On Monday, we're going to review exam 1. The following Monday, we're going to review for exam 2. And then that Wednesday, which is the last day of class, we'll review exam 3 with any additional topics. If there aren't any burning questions, we're going to end the session here. And from one beautiful mind to another, have a great weekend, guys. See you next week, same time, same place. Take care. Peace.